Give a warm welcome to Helen Baker.
Hi.
Is that how you say your name?
Yes, that's fine. Everybody call it differently.
How is it,
Isn't it
Helen?
like, wait,
Helen.
Helen Baker.
It's Helen.
Yes, Helen
Baker.
I call her Baker.
Yeah, fine.
Do you-
I get that.
do you
People
like to-
think that it's a British name.
Yeah,
an
yeah,
English
exactly.
Name.
Do you like to make bread?
Bread?
Yeah.
I never tried.
Maybe
Not a baker, damn it.
maybe there's a secret talent that you just don't know about yourself. You could be the ancient baker.
Oh, maybe.
Well, Helen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. You are the kind of person that is not just doing just one thing at a time, I feel like. I don't know you that well, but like from what I've heard about you, you like to always be constantly busy with things.
That's so true.
Why? Why don't you want to sleep in the morning in bed like me and Sansoon right
Why
here?
are you a morning person?
Why are you a morning person?
I'm not actually a morning person, but I have to be.
See? Exactly what we said before.
What's your drive? What motivates you? No, it's her choice. She could be staying in bed if she wants to.
Because I think my day is not enough for me to do all the things I want to do.
And what are the things that you want to do?
Like I do work, I do voluntary work, I go to gym, I go out with my friends, I spend time with family. I do almost like I'm busy
Wow,
from
in one day.
She has a life, Sansoon.
She has a social life.
Yeah, unlike us.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have a social life. I'm just like, they're just like taking me here and there.
Go here, go there.
Because
Yeah,
I'm Miss Kurdistan.
it's different. Yeah, it's different situations for you. Of course,
Right,
it's kind of
right.
hard.
yeah.
But Helen, so there's a few different things I want to talk to you about. But first, you told me something interesting I didn't know about you. You first started as a governmental employee.
That's true.
So first of all, that takes a lot of luck. Be honest with me, okay? Be honest. Did you do WASA to get that? Did you get that?
No.
No,
Be honest with me.
Nice.
No, it's just like to be a graduate of University of Kurdistan, it helped me actually
Mm.
because my language skills. So yeah, and we were kind of having all these seminars by the Minister of the Foreign Affairs, and every time I saw him, I was like, I wanna be an employee in your department.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
That's
cool.
that's not WASA. That's just
That's
being an
not
honest
yeah,
person.
yeah, And after I graduated, I actually sent
Nice.
my CV,
Nice,
and it happened like after 6 months of waiting, I got employed there.
So you got employed as a
Good
government
job.
employee,
Yeah.
and that's cool. That's nice. It's the dream of every single young person because that means
Yeah.
guaranteed para, even though it's not a lot.
Yeah, well, I don't encourage people like youth to be a government employees anymore.
So here's where your
Really?
story.
I don't want them to do the mistake I did.
Here's where your story just twists and turns. When somebody becomes a government employee here, that means khalas. They are assigned for the next 40,
Yeah.
50 years. They don't want to do nothing else.
Really?
They-
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
What?
And here's the funny part.
Okay.
The government can't fire you.
What?
Yeah. Literally.
It's almost like
Impossible.
that. Unless there's something very, very huge.
very huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then
Like you can be lazy and you will not get fired.
Oh my god.
You won't get fired. You as long as you come to the work,
Right?
you could be sleeping at the job. They can't do nothing about it. Well, maybe that's a little too much, but still, like you can be playing with your phone PUBG and like, okay, it's okay, you know, yeah. So, but
So
you-
how does
yeah,
that
there are
work? What-
actually people like that. They just go there, spend their time eating and chatting
time.
and gossiping. I'm not saying all and everybody.
Of
No,
course.
there are hard worker
Yeah,
people
yeah.
there,
Of course,
definitely.
of course.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like I have not learned anything during my time there. It was just a waste of time. But of course, I could develop myself much better by spending these 5 years that I spent there in any other NGO or institute. Yeah.
You worked 5
5
years.
years.
Yes. That was a lot. Well, actually, 4 actual working years because 1 year I studied my master's, so I was on study leave.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
But you're right. Then there's lots of great governmental employees listening to us right now. So when for sure not knocking them down. There's those that try to make the best of the situation, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the mindset of young people here is like this. I just hope I get hired by the government so that I have guaranteed salary and I don't work hard. And I go home by
But I
like 1
mean,
o'clock.
That's not.
And also
Super.
their retirement that they think about it after like 20, 30 years,
Yeah,
which is like
pensions, yeah.
it's not, if you work hard with a better salary, you can like invest in that money and you will have actually by the end of the like Like let's say when we get aged, you will have much more money with the investment that you made, with more working hours, with more, like as long as you're young, you can do much more.
So then
true.
you decided to say goodbye to your governmental job.
Like I cannot say I said goodbye
You
because
took a
I'm on
leave
leave.
time.
Yes,
You
and
took a
paid
leave
leave. As long as I have these leaves, I will take them until it's finished. Then, Khwa Karima.
Wait, you have to make a decision.
No, right now my current mentality is like I will never go back.
So
but
you're,
I
like,
don't know what
hoping-
will happen in 5
Are
years.
you like
though.
hoping for them to fire you?
Yeah, or I will resign.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So then you made the big decision of leaving your governmental job and going finding a public sector job. Sorry, a private sector job.
Yes.
So you did the unthinkable.
Yes. Well, everybody used to tell me like, how could you leave this job? Everybody's want to be employed in the government, especially the
All right.
place you are working in and things like that. But no.
So give me the reasons why you left your governmental job so that you can find a job, let's say, in a company. Even though it's not a company, technically NGOs are still companies.
Yeah.
You know, they're still structured like that. Why did you do that? Give me the reasons. Reason one, reason two, reason three.
Because first of all, it's kind of routine. Every day, it's same thing. And second,
The
and the most
governmental job.
yeah, exactly. And the most important thing that I couldn't see myself developing there. I'm seeing like it's not easy to actually get promoted in government. That's not possible. Like I've been there 5 years and I had the same exact position. So you definitely need wasta for that.
To go from one position to another position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like a higher level.
Yes, higher level. There is no way. So like in 5 years, I was exactly same level, same thing. And I was like, no, this is waste of time. While like by starting in private sector, and like in 6 months, I got like not promoted, but like more authorities to do things.
Right.
More like I'm more free to do the kind of job that I see it's good. And actually, they are listening. But in government, no. There is like something. This is what you have, and
That's
you
the
do this.
system, you
Yeah,
have to
this
do
is
like
the
that.
system.
So
yeah.
there's no right or left. That's it.
Not really, no. No,
But the
and it's
people-
like group kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Each group is like against the other group and all the fighting.
That exists in all the all the
Yeah,
jobs.
yeah, that's true.
But
It happens.
you think so until you actually be a government employee.
It's even
and
worse.
Until
Yeah.
you're like outside of the group,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel like an outsider. But the people you were working with, were they also like you? They didn't get promoted. Were they like in the same position for a long time?
Those who can be promoted, they got promoted, but the rest no. They
Okay.
all like me. Some of them want to like. Many left actually. I'm not the only one. And those who have like language skills, they can actually find jobs in other places. That makes life easier for them.
Yeah, that's good.
So they leave. But those who are like stick with Kurdish because this is how they studied. Like it's not like something. Let's say this is just the study. They studied in Kurdish, so this is the language they have. They are like they want to work in any other place, a company, but it's not easy for them to find a job. I believe if they do find a job, by now they realize that it's time for them to leave as well.
So now you work at an NGO?
Yeah.
So you move around a lot, right? You just came
Yeah.
from Baghdad.
Yes.
Tell us about
last
Baghdad.
night.
How was that?
Well, it's a humanitarian organization, so I go to different parts of Iraq to support IDPs, refugees, and also returnees. And so I travel to many parts of Iraq that I would never think that I would be there.
And how you not get scared and how your parents not getting angry?
Well, they know that I love my job, so they are not stopping me. This is the good part. And for me, I'm not scared. No, I like it. I really like it. I was so happy in Baghdad the past few days.
Explain to us how, why? Because of
first
them as
you
goof?
get engaged with the community.
Yeah.
With these people like directly. It's not like someone bringing you the stories. I'm the one collecting stories, like with my, of course, colleagues, people working in the same department. We go to these camps, to these places, like destroyed cities, let's say, and we collect stories of people and we share them. I feel like I'm actually doing something good by delivering their voice to outside world. And since an international organization, many people read it outside of Iraq. It's not only for Iraqis, the stories we publish. So, yeah, I feel like I do something good, which makes me feel good as well.
You guys can't tell, but she is. Since we started the interview, she's been smiling.
Yeah. She's really happy, guys.
So happy.
Yeah, I'm always happy.
Okay, I have a question. When you go to like different camps, for example, do you get emotional?
Like her, because she
Yeah.
cries.
When I first entered the camp for the first time, I started crying as well. But then it's not like you get used to it, but you realize like it's a huge number, and by crying you cannot do anything. You actually
Exactly,
have to do
that's true.
something. So this is when the point I stopped crying and getting engaged with them more, talking to them, trying to share their stories. This is how I feel like I did actually something. But yeah, I started like her.
So that's amazing how you made the transition from governmental job to the private sector, and you made yourself really happy by doing that.
Yeah, believe it or not, I like going to these camps and move around Iraq more than staying in a fancy desk.
Office where there's at least the heater and the split, you know? You don't miss that life?
No, I have both actually. This is the thing. Like I have office days and I have field days, so yeah.
Kaka
It's more
Ahmed-
interesting.
Kaka Ahmed checking in, your friend, he says, I know Helene, I admire her, she's so brave and confident, wish her the best.
Thank you.
So it's pretty close, it's pretty obvious that you're not gonna go back to the governmental job. You're like 90% sure that you're gonna stay like this.
Yeah, for now this is this is my main belief. For now there is no way that
So
I'm
for the
going.
young
But I don't know
people-
what will happen in future. I cannot decide for 5 years. I don't know how the system will change, if there is a
That's
hope.
true,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's not wrong to work for government. Definitely people do, but I think this kind of problems happens everywhere. I would not blame only our KRG government. Let's say this is not something only here. I think I will never work in government anywhere.
Anywhere, not just here.
Yeah.
Anywhere,
Nothing against
okay.
the government here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have that. You've been like around the world, not around the world, but you've traveled a lot, even
Yeah.
before this.
True.
What were you doing? I was so interested when you were posting pictures last year of Azerbaijan. I just want to know, what were you doing in Azerbaijan?
We just decided to go to somewhere different because like it's enough that all people, Europe, Turkey.
As a vacation?
Yeah, as a vacation, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And it was interesting. Before you go, everybody said like, why this place? It's a poor country.
It's not a poor country,
It's
actually.
not. When you see the photos, it's not actually. But I liked it there. I loved how it's the way the city looks like Baku. It looks like any European city in terms of buildings and the streets, but with the culture of similar to Middle Eastern culture. It's like kind of mix of both, which is I loved it.
What
This-
did you see that was interesting, that was different?
What was different is like how they could make like in terms of 10 years actually this huge things happened like there. They moved from like being a very very poor country with having nothing to now a country with actually it's a stable country, let's say, and with all these, like you can see all these nice buildings, streets, rules, regulations, like even traffic rules, everything. Like it's very very systematic and very developed.
Well, you know,
I can say, yeah.
they have oil.
They have
Lots of
oil,
oil.
but they know how to use that oil.
all right.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. They have oil, but they know how to use the oil.
Yeah, but still, people there are poor though.
Yeah.
It's not like they are not living the high life just like people in Dubai, for example, with oil. There are different examples, but they just started. And I'm hoping that things will get better there.
Coming back
Yeah,
to the
of
topic
course.
of young people and graduating and then doing something meaningful with their lives, what do you tell the young people who are graduating right now in college? And what? Come in, please. What? Oh my God, it's Sazan. I'm like, who is that? She really brought the breakfast. Come here, Sazan, come inside. Oh my gosh, she brought us. Oh my god, that's
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh, she brought us
So
breakfast.
yeah, and they're friends with Helen, obviously, of course.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so nice of you. Look at that. Helen, I don't know if you listened to the beginning of the show, but we were complaining because we both didn't have breakfast because we both don't have our mamas here. And then Sazan, she's like, let me be your mama. Thank you so much. Helen.
Remember, I'm emotional. I'm gonna cry.
Oh no, I see she's crying already.
Hey.
Oh my god, look what we have here. We got a nice.
Nanu mas.
Where are you going? You're gonna have to eat with us. Yeah. Look at that. We got the must right here going on. Must. Sorry. Look at all this bread.
Must.
Look how warm this is. When's the last time you had warm bread like this? Look, she's gonna cry. She just touches it. It's hard being away from home. Thank you so much. Please have a seat. Do you have to go with babies? Yeah, she got their baby.
Come back next time.
Wow. The show is the gift that keeps on giving.
Okay, here I go. I'm gonna start.
Okay, you go ahead. You work on the bread. Sorry, we're gonna Helen, you can share the breakfast with us. I mean, if you want.
No,
But no,
thank
about
you.
back
Bon
to the
appetit.
back to the question. The young people who are about to graduate this year, how can they go to the same direction of you as in finding a job? What did you do to find the right job for you? What was the process?
The thing is, you have to never give up, to keep on applying. For me to move from like governmental sector, with the fact that I have the degree and the experience, I actually kept applying for 1 year until I got this job. It's not easy because in general, in everywhere, not only government, even in these private sectors, you need kind of connections. I wouldn't say wasta, but you need to know people though.
Yeah. Connections,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. So if you just don't have this connection or don't want to use it, you have to wait and keep applying without getting bored. Definitely, because I did that. I'm saying like with my degree and with my experience, I couldn't get a job easily. I kept applying for 1 entire year until I got the job I want.
You didn't give up.
No, I
Yeah.
don't give up. So this is what I'm saying, like don't give up. You will get the job eventually because there are many opportunities out there. It just you need time.
So the key is patience.
Yeah.
Not get sad, depressed because you graduated.
It's very normal to not be like I reached to the point that like maybe my skills are not enough. Maybe I'm not good enough for any of these jobs. Maybe government place is the only place that I can fit in. I was lucky to get it. I got that feeling. But no, if you keep applying, it's just about time.
Did you cry
Right.
during that process of not being able to find anything for 1 year?
No, not really, because
you
I'm
act
not
like
the
me?
kind losing hope. No, I'm not the kind of who lose hope.
What did you? How did your parents take it when you told them I'm gonna leave my governmental job? Because that's like the biggest insult to
Right.
Kurdish parents.
Yeah, before they were very much against it, but when they saw that I'm like suffering and they know that I want to do more because I was like spending all my time with voluntary work because that work was not satisfying me, like it was not enough for me. So they saw that I'm like already like spending most of my day doing voluntary work, then actually do something that you love. It's better maybe, and they saw that I was like I'm not happy, and like by the end I was like not happy. I had enough. They were like fine. Actually, they were supporting me to find a job because they knew that I'm not happy. This is what they want. Eventually, every parents want their kids
Of
to be
course.
happy.
Yeah, of course.
You still live with your parents?
Yes.
What do you do for fun?
What I do for fun, I go out with friends. That's the only thing.
What do you
I
like to do when you go out? Are you a shisha smoker?
Not really.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's not like I go to all the places with like smoking areas. I don't care about any of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
like
yeah, of
of course. But it's just like I go out. This is the only kind of entertainment we have, I think. Like these restaurants, like youth. This is what they have, like shisha, like just eating, drinking a coffee. We don't really have this kind of entertainment. We don't have like
Activities.
We don't have even like museums to visit. Like I don't know.
Museums don't make money, Hayat, and that's the problem.
That's the thing.
It's
that's the
educational.
thing.
You need to
But
support by the government.
educational and cultural. If you want to share your culture, you have to have somewhere where people can visit actually and learn about Kurdistan.
Right.
How long have you been working now in the NGO world?
It's been 1 year and a month.
You know
Wow.
the NGO reputation isn't the best one here. Sometimes people talk, badly, saying, "Oh, these NGOs, they're not, spending the money right. What do you? What have you seen so far? Because you, as working for one,
Yeah.
you work with other NGOs.
That's true.
So what do you see? What have you seen? What is the current state of NGO in the Kurdistan region? And in Iraq?
The thing is, like, I cannot say all NGOs are same. Some NGOs, like, they truly waste much more money on like programs which is not that beneficial, or like they even have employees that they don't really work. It's not only like, but I'm not talking about my own NGO, because we are not like one of the huge ones. So we have like the number of employees, like there's literally no one employee who is there without at work. They all do their job. But of course there are huge NGOs that they waste more money on peoples and programs.
Should
and
we put them
things
in
like
jail?
No,
What
I
should we
cannot
do?
do that.
Why?
Because
Why-
after
why
all,
are
they
you
kind of deliver some kind of support. It's not like they don't do anything at all.
Hey, but it's the fact that 70% is being wasted and 30 is
I
being
cannot
delivered.
say 70%. I don't have the
65.
data. I don't know.
60.
I don't know. I cannot say that.
Kaka pens out pens. It's still bad.
Yeah, but still, without these NGOs, many of these poor people in the camps will be will have nowhere,
You're right.
not even a tent.
That's
No,
true.
you're
They're
right
doing
about
good
that.
enough. They're
Yeah.
doing good enough.
You're right about that. But sometimes I feel like, good enough is not good enough. Like, we should be doing much
Yeah,
more.
definitely. When you visit these camps, when you see these people, like how they are still suffering, how they adopt with it in the very cold winter without a heater, a very hot summer without any air conditioning, or even electricity for a fan. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kaka
It's
Alan
very
checking in. He's saying governmental work is the same concept as the Matrix movie. They plant you so you're part of the system. So your guess, I was talking about you, and your guess was like the character Neo in the movie.
Oh yeah, that
I don't know if
makes
that's is
sense.
that the name of the main character, Keanu Reeves, Neo?
Yeah,
don't
Neo.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I don't remember the Matrix. It's such a long time ago.
Yes,
Oh my God,
exactly. Me
Matrix
too.
is
It was such a long
amazing.
time.
I don't remember it.
Matrix.
So okay, now you have this life. You're happy. You're satisfied, but you just want to do more activities after work, right?
Yeah, I still like that. I participate from time to time, but because my work is a bit long, I finish at 4:35.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have the exact same time that I used to have when I was a government employee.
Are you sad about that?
No, I'm not sad.
You have time still to do all the other stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I find time.
That's good. That's good.
That's why I wake up early morning and I'm not a morning person.
Hold on a second. Rausta. When you say you wake up every morning,
Yeah.
what time are you talking about you wake up?
7,
You wake up at 7?
because my work starts at 8.
Oh wow, isn't that late?
Late?
No, that's... this is a Swedish person talking.
I mean, yeah.
That
I
is
feel like
early.
you're waking up late.
That is early.
No, the thing is because like maybe in her own country maybe the transportation takes longer.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Yeah.
true. The transport
Yes.
is just it's too much.
I understand. You have to take the underground and things, and
Yeah.
it takes time. Definitely.
If you guys are just
Okay.
joining us, this is Helen Baker, not
Baker.
Helen Baker.
Yeah.
Can I still call you Helen Baker?
Yes, of course.
I like Helen Baker. It's
Helen
nice.
Baker is checking in right here, talking about her process of leaving the governmental job and going into the private sector and how she's happy making that decision, even though most people love working for the government because they think it's guaranteed money and retirement and stuff like that. She made a lot of cases for it, and those are really interesting points that you've made about the freedom of being interactive and learning more. And also you said in the long run you will make more money, obviously, if you are not in the governmental sector. So the whole pension, the retirement, the
Yeah.
thing is really not a good reason.
No.
Awesome. So what is your plan then in the future? What do you want to do? What's the plan for Heli? Do you have a plan?
Well, I will continue in NGOs for a while, with the same field, of course, like communications. I like that because I'm enjoying it, and I feel like I need more experience in that. 1 year is not enough. So yeah, I'm trying to learn more, and definitely I will be searching for better jobs in future with the experience I will get. But for now, I want to keep this exact job to learn more, because literally every time I go to the field I learn something new. Every time I do, like, I write a story, I learn something new, and I feel like I still need much time.
That's the key to life, is learning something new every day, right?
Right.
You
That
know-
is so inspiring.
I read that one time. If you never want to get old, you should always work and learn stuff, because retirement, they say, is like the death sentence.
Yeah.
If you retire, that means your brain will stop working, and when your brain stops working, then you start becoming older fast. So maybe
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so maybe like not working isn't a good thing. Like maybe like sleeping until 9:30 maybe is not a good thing.
No, that's true. Actually, like when I like, for example, I have a weekend. It's Friday and Saturday. I can stay Friday, like come home sleeping. But if I do Friday, Saturday, the same thing without any activities, I feel so lazy and tired by the end of the day.
That's true. You can feel it in your body.
Yeah. So like I need something to do.
What about future-wise in terms of private life?
What in private life?
You know what I mean.
You got a man?
Oh no.
How's the
You
love
want
life?
a man?
Helen?
It's not like I want. Everybody wants to have a stable life in future, but when the right person comes.
Right.
Be honest with me.
Yes.
February 14th is coming. Are you gonna be with somebody this February 14th or not?
Oh no. I will be home or out with my friends as usual. Nobody, no one
Single
special.
day.
Is that for
Single
sure?
day.
There's no last
Yes.
minute?
Yes.
No man.
I'm sure.
No man going after you.
I will make sure to send you photos with me
I want
either home
evidence.
or with my friends.
See, I've become like a Curtis grandmother. I'm so nosy. I want to know about everyone's private life.
I couldn't grandmother.
Yeah.
Who are you seeing, Helen Baker? Like, I want to, so that I can go sit down in the street with the other
You
grandmas
know, it's not easy
and
for
eat gula baroza and tell them, do you know who Helen Baker is dating?
The thing is, it's not easy for someone busy like me to have a private life.
So doesn't
Even
that make
guys
you,
here don't like that.
so doesn't that make you sad?
True.
Doesn't that
No, no, I'm happy. There's nothing like
People,
wrong
are
with
you
my
hearing
life.
this? Why am I so excited?
But this does make you sad, and maybe that means that you won't have the time ever to find
It's not like
the right
I
one.
have. I don't. It's not like I don't have time. I have time for everything, though. But the thing is about the mentality of Kurdish men. I'm not saying all, definitely.
Yeah, they prefer women
But
to
in
come
general,
home at 2 o'clock.
yeah, like early and not work that much, and all the travels that I do to these kind of places around, like let's say, like they would know this is too much.
So the key to
Yeah.
Helen Baker's heart is accepting her, coming
way
home
I am.
the way you are, coming
The way
from
she
work
is.
at 5 o'clock, not at 1 o'clock.
Yes,
She's just waiting for the right one.
exactly.
Well, we got somebody checking here, Hama. I don't know if he's single or not, but he says he's at work and he's laughing a lot, and
You got a man. That was me.
yeah, and I don't know. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. But hopefully, if there's any way we can help you with that subject, with that department,
Oh no, thanks.
you know they have
It
these.
only happens when my heart beats. Nobody
Ah.
can
Ay,
help.
hello.
Hello.
Okay, inshallah, next Valentine's Day then.
Maybe. Fakirime le bu salakini.
You have a whole year, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Awesome, Helen Baker. Before I let you go, is there anything that you want to say? Anything we didn't talk about? I'll let you go.
I just want to thank you for having me. I had a great time with you guys. I'm smiling because both of you are here and you make me smile.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
That was our pleasure. I told, like I was telling her, it's been a year. I've been trying to come to bring you here to interview because I just feel like your story is interesting.
Thank you so much.
It's unique, you know, and
Yes,
and I
very.
just wanted to get to know it, like how the heck you made that transition. I don't know who. Somebody told me, and I didn't understand it exactly. And then you said it, I was like, oh my God, that's like that. It's really like that. Like she says, "Kho hafiz" to the government
Yes.
job, and that's it. And I have more. That
What I
happens.
want to say that for all the youth who are graduating, don't make your main aim or goal is to be a government employee. Just search for other jobs around. That will make you to develop much more faster and get what you want and what are you dreaming of again faster. Don't count on connections on wastas because that event it will end sometime because it's all about interest. The person who's supporting you today, maybe that person's interest is to support you, but tomorrow they will support someone else and they forgot about you. So don't count on that.
This is so motivational. applause. Somebody's checking in. Payam. Hey Helen, you are awesome.
Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
This is what's cool about Kurdistan. We all support each other. We all love each other.
Yes.
Even if we don't have to know each other.
Even if we fight each other, we
Even
still
if-
love each
we still
other.
love each other.
We still support each other.
Helen, good luck with everything. Wish you all the best. I
Well,
hope.
wait, before everything.
Yeah, what's up?
Say her name.
Helen Baker.
Say
Oh
her.
my God, I just remembered what.
What?
Now I know why I like to call you Helen Baker.
Yeah?
Oh no, that's not. Her name is Helen Keller.
Ah,
Do you know the story of Helen Keller?
No.
no.
She was like, I want to say, the first blind woman
Okay.
Eh?
that learned sign language.
Wow.
Well, I've heard her name, yeah.
Her story is really interesting.
This
That's
is like
you
really old.
That's a new story because everybody are like, do you know Helen of Troy?
Helen of Troy.
Yeah.
No, no, you have Helen
Yes.
Keller. Look up Helen Keller.
Okay, I will.
There's even a song after her.
What?
Yes, they even created a song after her.
Cool.
I don't know if I can find it. Hold on. يقدقة. Helen Baker, ladies and gentlemen, or AKA Helen Baker. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, you need to say her name right.
Helen Baker.
No, it's fine.
May you continue to be an example for the youth, and
Thank you so much.
good luck with everything. Why are you laughing? What are you laughing about? Isn't it Helen Baker? Oh, it's Becker.
It's Becker.
Yeah.
Helen Becker. Bakir. Like Bashir.
You need to stop.
Alright, I can't find the song. Anyways, good luck with everything.
Yes,
We will see you soon.
Thank you again.